Hi there, my name's Warren Gibson, winemaker at Trinity Winery in Hawke's Bay. I want to introduce you to our 4 new single vineyard wines from the greatest batch of 3 vintages in a row that we've had in the 25 years I've been making wine in Hawke's Bay. The first wine is the Molly's Block 2021 Rosé. This is from a vineyard in Motiopar, which is a region that you may not know that well. It's in behind Taradale, about 20 minutes drive from our winery in Hawke's in the Gimlet Gravels. And it is grown on an old riverbed, the old riverbed of the Tutaikuri River. It's very much in the Provençal style from an appearance point of view, but has its own Hawke's Bay identity, lovely and savoury, beautiful, fresh, fruit-driven wine with just great drinkability, but very food-friendly as well. And it's a great first wine in this series of single vineyard wines. The second wine is 125 Gimlet Road, which you should get the hint there that that's growing down Gimlet Road. It is actually one of the oldest vineyard sites in the Gravels. It is a history of growing fantastic Chardonnay back in the early 80s. This vineyard has had ownership changes over that time and has been replanted, and we have been working with Chardonnay from this 125 Gimlet site for 10 years, and this is the third wine from this soil and the site. Very, very complex wine, very much in that mod style. A little bit of the flint and slight struck match that is polarizing, but we've got that in balance with incredible richness from the 2020 vintage. And it's a delicious wine, certainly the one that I will be taking home on my wine allowance when I get the chance to. So absolutely one of the best Chardonnays we have made at Trinity Hill, and very exciting, again to be released in the next few days. The third wine is a wine that you may have seen before. It's a 100% Cabernet Sauvignon from 2019. This is grown in the warmest part of the Gimlet Gravels. The Prison Block is a name that we feel is justifiable because it's actually grown on the site where in the 1970s what is now the Mangaroa prison was actually levelled out. The soil was homogenised. Fortunately for us, it wasn't actually resulting in a prison, and we've been growing Cabernet Sauvignon in this part of our Gimlet Stones vineyard for 7-8 years, and this is the second vintage from the Prison Block. 100% Cabernet, which is quite rare in Hawke's Bay in New Zealand, so delicious, concentrated, rich Cabernet. Probably has, if you understand some of the other regional wines from Australia, Margaret River and Coonawarra would be stylistically sort of along the same lines. Lovely blackcurrant, lovely richness, and definitely a wine that will age for 10, 15 years without any trouble, but you can drink the wine as a young wine. The fourth wine is a brand new wine for us from a hillside right behind the Trinity Hill Winery. It's grown on Roy's Hill on this limestone sandstone country, which we believe came out of the sea around about 50,000 years ago. Quite a different wine. I imagine you will know our flagship wine, Homage. This is quite a different wine from a number of different aspects. It's grown on this hillside. It is from one clone, the MS clone, which has great heritage. And the other point of difference is it's 100% whole cluster. So it's been basically made like a Pinot Noir. It has been foot stomped, largely by me, I think, that vintage, but some others certainly had a play. Don't be scared of the foot stomping, it's all safe and good. What has come from the wine is an amazing spiciness and richness and savoury tannins, and the great thing is it has a very big personality of its own, and alongside the Homage Syrah, it has its own identity again, and it has a unique character which we love in these single vineyard wines, and it's the most important thing that these vineyards and sites express themselves in the liquid form. So hope you get a chance to try these soon, and please enjoy them. Thanks.